Common ion caper. This video has the instructions for practice in writing names and formulas for ionic compounds using little puzzle cards to help you. In your packets, you will have puzzles cut out of index cards. Some of the puzzle pieces represent positive ions that have a notch, which represents the losing of electrons, and some of the cards represent negative ions, which have an extra tab, which is just like the ions having extra electrons. In order to make a complete ionic compound, the total charge of the ions must add up to 0. If you put two cards together that have equal and opposite charges, such as Na plus 1 with Cl minus 1, you could see that they would combine to form a complete rectangle. Also, the plus 1 would cancel with the negative 1, adding to a total charge of 0. Thus, you know that this makes a complete compound, and its name is sodium chloride. So after you make a complete set of cards, please write the name of the compound formed. Also write the formula for the compound formed. In this case, it's just NaCl. The subscripts that are used matches the number of cards that are used to form that compound. Any ions that have exactly the same charge will just need one of each card to make the complete compound, and no subscripts are written. If the ions in the compound have different charges, then subscripts will be needed. In this case, the compound is called magnesium nitrate. Magnesium is Mg plus 2, and nitrate is NO3 minus 1. Each ion is named only once in the final name of the compound. And when we write the formula, we have Mg. We put no subscript because just one card is needed. We put the NO3 in parentheses. And then outside of the parentheses, we put a subscript 2 because there's 1, 2 cards used to complete the rectangle for this compound. For this one, the ions are aluminum and oxide. We have a plus 3 and a minus 2. If we use just one of each of the cards, a complete rectangle is not formed. So what could we do to fill in this area? Well, I guess you could get a charge, an ion that has a charge of minus 1, but then there would be 3 ions, and that would be really difficult to do. So instead, we use multiples. So if we had 2 aluminums and 3 oxide cards, then we would get a really long rectangle. And we would also get a complete compound. In this case, the name of the compound is aluminum oxide. Aluminum oxide. Okay. We know that it's a complete compound because we have 2 aluminums, each with a plus 3, Al plus 3, Al plus 3. Okay. And we have 3 oxides, each with a minus 2. If we count up the positives and the negatives, each minus 2 cancels out 2 of the plus signs from the aluminums. So we have 6 positives and 6 negatives. Then the final formula for the compound is Al2O3. Because there are 1, 2 aluminum cards and 1, 2, 3 oxide cards. I hope that this helps you. Please ask me specifically for help if you need it. And I hope that this is a very helpful activity for you. Enjoy. Bye-bye.